Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semifinal here at the Hot Shot Tournament 2017 here at the home of Rachel and Jeff Sutton. We'll give you the introductions in a moment. But we got a possession now. Mike Mann going to work. Guarded by Jackatan, gets it out to Little Dennis, back to Big Dennis. And at this lull in the action, we'll give you this game brought to you. This is Sephardic Sports brought to you by the Dern Minyan. We'll tell you a little bit about Dern Minyan in a moment as Dennis spins, goes to the hole, too strong off the backboard. You don't see that every day, folks. Wide open layup. Sammy Shama's got the ball. Sammy Shama finds Mo D, the underdogs. Mo D lost Stella and then picked up the guys who beat him, Sammy Shama and Jackatan. As Ezra Casson tries to save the ball, can't do it, and then slaps the backboard. Why not?
Big Dennis.
Showing the athleticism. We are
in the last quarterfinal game. You looked at Ezra Casson.
A little lull in the action, and we'd like to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by the Dern Minyan here at the Hot Shot Tournament. And the Dern Minyan takes place on the third floor of the Magen David Annex. And it's led by Rabbi David Haber, as Mark Braha's team is in the first semifinal as Modi lays in the layup reverse. As usual, Modi causing trouble for Big Dennis. I don't know if anybody remembers him taking him out 3 years ago in Stella. Dennis didn't seem afraid when we spoke to him, as Dennis is guarded by Hamadani. Goes baseline, pushes off Hamadani, and the call is on the ground, staying here. Interesting dynamic to point out for you, Vic, is that Big Dennis took over Doliak on his team after a big brawl here on this very court last season.
Dennis looking at him. Yossi's poking.
We'll introduce to you the players. Big Dennis just passed it to Ezra Casson, gets it to Mike Mann, who pulls up for three, no good. Rebound by Big Aaron, his team. Big Aaron, Modi, Jackatan, Sammy Shama, and Yossi Hamadani. As Modi goes to the hole right into Big Dennis, he's not afraid, and Big Dennis is called for the block. And good old Modi will go to the line for two.
Crowd silent, letting him concentrate on his shot.
And there's Modi. Can't get it to go. The score is 2-0 Black, as Ralph Cohen has got the ball, guarded by Sammy Shama. And here we go. Ralph Cohen, guarded by Sammy Shama, looking for Doliak down low. He's got Ralph Cohen driving glass, right hand off the glass and in. Ralph Cohen. And we have an inside source telling us that Ralph Cohen is one of Big Dennis's favorite players to play with. Versatile, unselfish, and always happy to dish for the easy dime. As Jackatan finds Big Aaron down low, Big Aaron's foul. We'll go to the line for two. Aaron of the large variety, a good friend of the broadcast. We've had him on many in the past.
2 up, Yossi, 2 up.
2-2 is the score.
Aaron Harari, first free throw, good.
Aaron of the large variety, as my friends like to call him. Good old Big Aaron. He'll go for the second to make it 5-2. Pure gold from Aaron Harari, and the importance of the free throws cannot go underestimated. Ralph Cohen, guarded by Sammy Shama, finds Little Dennis for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Modi. Hustled by Ezra Casson. Goes off the glass, can't get it to go, gets his own board. Harassed by Modi, no foul called. Modi pushing, guarded by Big Dennis. Almost loses it. Gets past him. Unbelievably nasty move. Big Dennis goes flying. The three-pointer off the glass from Jackatan. Nobody was looking. Mo D finds him, and Little Dennis can't help but smile at the thievery that just happened.
Out to the races.
Ralph Cohen. Ezra Casson back to Ralph, looking for Big D. Ralph Cohen going to the hole, goes off the glass and in. He knows he's overmatching Sammy Shama, and he's going right at him. You don't see Ralph Cohen take many shots, but when he does, they go in off, and he's 2 for 2 on the day. Mo D, guarded by Ezra Casson. Mo D on the right hand gets a pick from Yossi. Mo D crossing over, looking for Big Aaron. He's going to hold on. He's quadruple team. Gets it to Big Aaron. Back to Mo D, guarded by Ezra Casson at the elbow. Retreating.
Kids Ezra Casson. He's
On the left hand, there he is, Mo D. Elbows off, Little Dennis. Finds Hamadani down low. Behind the back pass from Hamadani. Oh, the big man.
Wow.
With a little bit of finesse.
A lot of bit of finesse.
As
all day long, man.
Ezra Casson hustles again. Ezra Casson to the hole. Defensive player of the year off the glass and in. Ezra Casson. Mo D does not know what hit him.
This guy's gonna get arrested if he keeps stealing.
8-6. The biggest hush hour of the century. Call him Kawhi. As Hamadani's down low, guarded by Big Dennis. We got Sammy Shama on the right hand. Sammy Shama almost loses it. Gets it back. Guarded well. Oh, fantastic by Ralph Cohen. Doliak pushing, fouled by Hamadani, pulls up there, not going to give him that shot. But Hamadani with the smart foul, and Doliak will inbound from the top of the key.
For all those wondering about Kohler, Mr. Hurdle Towel just let us know that his son lost
Obviously,
to
last
Shelton.
year the
It's
old
unclear
black team of
if it was.
able
It's
to
unclear because he didn't say yes. Anyway, Big Dennis got the ball at the elbow, guarded by Hamadani.
Confirmed.
Ralph Cohen. We're not sure who won Tole, but we know that Elliot Towell did not win, but they split the pot. As Ralph Cohen's got it. Oh, Husho! Post up, Husho! Sammy Shama ends up with it. Gets it to Mo D, the captain. Oh, and that's a foul is called. It looked like he traveled, but okay.
Is that how many fouls?
Joe Sultan is here.
Joe Sultan is in the house.
No, right over here.
Right over here. Beautiful. Oh, there he is. Ah, he got tall. Or he's standing on
He's
something.
standing on the stairs, Joe.
As we got Minatha going on behind us. Mo D by the baseline, knocked away by Doliak. Doliak known for his defensive prowess, and sometimes he gets loud, sometimes he gets rough, but he's always worth it because of the heart and passion he brings to the game.
Yep.
A.B. Dweck, nowhere to be found, father of Big
12
Dennis.
minutes.
Usually such an avid fan, but not here. 8-6 is the score in favor of Black as Sammy Shama's got the ball.
Handling the Arayat of
8-6 game, over 8 minutes.
A.B. Dweck, what a guy. Handling Stephen Dweck's Arayat, Alava Shalom. Hamadani, 12-footer, can't get it to go. Rebound, Big Dennis.
Elbow jumper.
Big Dennis finds Doliak. Last year they were passing punches, today they're passing basketballs. As Little Dennis finds Doliak, back to Dennis. The connection is unquestionable. Ezra Casson's got it. Ezra Casson always calm. Big Dennis. Little Dennis. Yeah, he's so tall in front of us, we think he's a little big. Mo D got Sammy Shama going right, pulls up right in front of the arc, a little short. Rebound, Little Dennis. Little Dennis making his presence felt as he is fouled. Big Aaron not happy with the call as he's on Mo D. And you know the thing about Mo D is he's never happy with the call.
Dennis, go to the hole. Go to the hole.
We're here at the Hot Shot tournament in the beautiful home.
Speaking of beautiful,
Barbara Schwartzbart is here. And Michelle too. She's here also. We're here in the beautiful home of Jeff and Rachel and Jeff Sutton at 54 Roosevelt. Unbelievable home. So many sports going on at once, and such a beautiful Hot Shot tournament going on here in top 50.
Money going to Mag and David tuition assistance.
Unbelievable. And most importantly, you know, Joseph Sutton. He was on the mic earlier today. He really does an unbelievable job inviting people to play and really
Shame to see
running
him
the
injured
tournament.
this year. We hope he has a big year for Washem.
We love seeing him go at it with Big Dennis and on the same team as they usually try to vie for the ship.
You know, the big three, him, Big Dennis, and Galper.
8:08 on the clock.
8:08 on the clock.
Same
As
here.
Sammy Shama for three. There he is! Sammy Shama, the most improved player for a while. He has, you know, when I used to play at his house, he was not the best player on the court, but he worked and worked and worked, and now he's there. Shout out to his father, Jaime, who imbued him with such a beautiful work ethic. As they switch sides at 11-8. We're here with Barbara Schwartzbard, 11-8 in favor of red. as Big Dennis going to work on Hamadani. A little pump fake as almost put back in by little Dennis. Triple team down low, but still managed to get the rebound. Hamadani's got it. Husho there by Mike Mann. Mike Mann finds Dennis for three. Got it! You don't see Big Dennis pull up from downtown very often, but when he hits it, it's a big deal, and he's trying to calm down his team as we got a tie team. We got a tie game, 11-11. Mo D knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go the other way, and the lights are being turned on. You know it's a tournament when the lights get turned on. And as this break in the action, we'd like to remind you that this broadcast is done by Victor Dweck and Joey Cohen of Sephardic Sports, and it is
brought to you by the Dern Mignon.
Thank you very much, Michelle. As we find Big Dennis at the elbow. Vic, we can't get distracted by the G's. As Big Dennis finds his cousin, Little Dennis. First cousin, their dads are brothers. That would be Avi and Sally Dweck. Great stories from their childhood.
That's why.
As Mike Mann's got it, guarded by Mo D. Mo D gets around the screen. Doliak looking, finds Ezra Casson with pump fakes, but we know he's not shooting it from out there. Ralph Cohen's got it, guarded by the younger Sammy Shama, about 20 years separating the two. Ralph Cohen going to work. Oh, he's still got the handles. Doliak for three! No! Rebound by Big Aaron.
Back to his quarterfinal game.
Great shot. Good pass.
Mo D, 8 minutes left. Oh, and he almost gets it. Hustled by Ralph Cohen, pulls up for three. He's fouled. He'll go to the stripe for three. As the score is 11-11.
Those stink. Those fouls behind the arc always stink.
Barbara Schwartzbart is the girlfriend of Sephardic Sports announcer
Wow, it's an honor
Joey
to be here,
Cohen.
everybody.
She says it's an honor to be here. And we have Albert Michon, straight out of Columbia.
And Michelle Zalta's
And Michelle and Zolta is kind of here also.
As Mo D hits the first and gives us a pump fake. 12-11 is the score.
Ike Levy.
That's why Angel, former Sephardic Sonic.
He was on the Sephardic
That's
Sonics.
the father of Maurice Levy and Joe
and
Levy
Joe.
and Daniel Levy.
It's an honor to be in the presence of all these people.
Well,
So many legends here in the booth today. So many
I
legends.
don't know if you know them all, but I can point them all out.
We gotta get those
We'd love
lights.
to get you in the booth for a few minutes.
Maybe it should be in there.
Something going on with the lights, we hear.
Kids try to stay away from those wires.
He was my volley.
A shout out to Mr. Michon.
Hey, everybody.
Mr. Michon, he's got a son in the finals. Richie made it to the finals and Sam took his place. We have an update on Richie. How's he doing?
How is he doing?
He's in the hospital and
Monmouth?
He's in Monmouth and he's getting some little juice.
Little
Out
juice.
there.
Little juice.
All right. So what's your
Hey guys,
relationship
if you want
to
to
Sally Michon Cack?
Sally Michon Cack, a little plug.
They're clearing out the underneath as the lights turn on. It's going to take a little while for the shooters to get used to it. Barbara knows a little thing or two about the spotlights getting in your eyes.
We want to thank you for giving us your
And
time,
don't
Mr.
forget that
Michon.
Sam Bo Michon
Valley
is
Forge crew has
partner in
clinched.
crime.
Partner in crime.
Only young man of 24 years old in this community knows how to make cacks.
Wow.
Joey Levy,
It's a rare skill.
Sam
So
Michon,
shout out to Grandma Sally.
for his brother
Guys, go
Richie,
eat some of those
who
cack.
had to leave the
Eat
game
up.
with cramping.
And it looks like his contact is out. Is that what we're waiting for? Something's going on.
Filling in the semis and will be filling in.
We're sorry for the lull in the action as the lights turn on. We got a missing contact in Big Dennis's eyes.
We also have lights across.
Yeah, we'd like to remind you that we're at the beautiful home of Rachel and Jeff Sutton here at 54 Roosevelt, a sport complex of sorts.
Shout out to
And
Mr. Jeff
at the
Sutton
Hot
over there.
Shot tournament at this time, and top 50, one of the most highly attended, highly anticipated tournaments.
Dweck. He made it Legends of the Yeshiva Basketball League.
Yeah, I heard.
This year. He was voted in, one of the Sephardic members. I think the Sephardic crew is Mo D, Ike Spike Dweck, Morris Dweck, the coach, and yours truly, Zach Michon.
There it is. Plugging himself.
What an honor to have Mr. Michon in the booth.
Looks
As
like we're back to the action here.
Mo D's got two more from the stripe.
Aaron of the large variety.
Aaron,
giving us a nod.
a big friend of the broadcast. Two more shots. Two more shots. John, the referee, a little bit of confusion. We don't blame him. We're confused as well as Mo D. Very important to hit your free throws. That was a second for those counting. As Mo D Gets it to go. Knocks down all three. Eddie G seeing nightmares from back in the day when he had 3 to win it. Ralph Cohen leading the charge, the general. Ralph Cohen looking for Big Dennis, guarded tenaciously down low by Hamadani. Doliak gets it to Ralph Cohen. I see Ralph Cohen often near the Park Avenue Shul as Big Dennis goes to work on Hamadani. Kicks it out. Ezra Casson going left, guarded by Big Aaron. Big Aaron being very aggressive. Oh, unbelievably dirty move by Ezra Casson. Doliak for 3. Can't get it to go. Oh, the tip goes over the backboard. You don't see that very often. And what I was saying about today here at the Sutton residence, we got volleyball, dodgeball, but the most highly attended, highly anticipated part of the day is the Hot Shot Tournament, organized by Joe Sutton himself. Unbelievable job as usual this year. Modi going left, gets it to Hamadani, kicks out. Sammy Shamagard by Ralph Cohen. We got Jack Catan, champion of Stella, to Modi, who lost to Jack Catan and Stella. Modi backing down on Ezra Casson. Ezra Casson using every bit of strength he can muster. Finds Jack Catan, Stella champ, off Hamadani and out of bounds, and Hamadani's got a limp.
Joe, you were saying how widely attended this game is. A quote from Jacob Sen, who's no longer in the playoffs. He looks forward to this day all year. This is his favorite day of the year.
Don't we all? Ralph Cohen goes off the glass, and he'll go to the line for 2 more. We got 5:44 left in the game. The score is 14-11 red.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Safari Sports and may not be retransmitted or retransformed in any form. And the account and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Safari Sports. Brought to you by the Dern Minion. Here we go.
Ralph Cohen misses the first free throw.
First free throw off the iron.
Ralph was sitting next to us during the last semifinal when we were talking about how important free throws were, and he couldn't have expressed more agreement.
Stop the clock. Stop.
Hamadani is cramping up. We got another injury.
Looks like another body has bit the dust.
There we go.
Down he goes.
Cramping.
It's a long day here. You're playing for well over 9 hours basketball. We need a banana. Can we get a banana to the court? And we'll join you after this injury timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back after the slight injury timeout after Yossi Hamadani took a little bit of a spill. We'll fill you in on the sub later.
Free throw good.
And we are here as somebody knocked down a free throw.
Score the point.
Joe.
14-12.
The score is 14-12. Tight game. Red winning. Al-Bu subbing in for Hamadani. Al-Bu's got
Shot
it.
clock's at 12.
Al-Bu passes to Modi at the top of the key, going right. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Big Aaron pulls up. He's got it! Big Aaron! A big fan, a big friend of the broadcast. Always happy to see him doing well. Big Aaron's got it. Wide open for the free throw line. And 16-12 is the score. Big Dennis can't afford to drop this one or people will not be happy with him. Big Dennis going to work on Al-Bu. Big Dennis pulls up. And Dennis can't get it to go. Rebound, Big Aaron. Hassled there by Little Dennis. Now the problem here, guys, is when Dennis starts pulling up from the post, that's the problem. He's not using his size. 4:04 left to go. 16-12. Jack Catan's got it. Goes to the hole. Loses it. Rebounds. Sorry. Ripped away by Big Dennis. Scratch that, folks. Big Dennis looking to take over. He's got to use his teammates here. This is usually where he trips up in the tournaments. Dennis goes off the glass. No good. Rebound, Little Dennis. Little Dennis is fouled.
They call a foul?
A foul is called.
Is that a foul, Sandy?
Yes, it is. And although we lost Barbara Schwartzbart in the booth, we are joined here by Mr. Levy. Mr. Levy, the father of Joe Levy, who's in the finals. Very excited to see him play. You excited for your son?
Very excited.
16-12.
We're hoping that he could take home the championship.
You played in the SY Angels?
Yes, I
Want
did.
to tell us a little about that?
Was it fun?
There it is.
There he is. Little Dennis misses the charity stripe. Huge miss there for Little Dennis.
The shot clock's
The score is 16-12, red, 3:08 as when the shot clock will expire. As Mo D, guarded by Ezra Cassin, who looks a little winded. Mo D to the hole off the glass, blocked by Big Dennis. Big Dennis has got it. He's finding Doliak going left. Doliak finds Ezra Cassin. Usually doesn't take the three. Driving in, goes clean layup. Can't get it to go. Ezra Cassin misses a big one. Wide open as Mo D gets the board and brings it back. He needs help. Finds in the corner Albu. Finds a big error from right in front of the arc. Misses it short. Mo D's got the rebound. Albu gets it to go. 6-point lead, 18-12. Panic starting to set in for Big Dennis and company. They were the favorites here. Ralph Cohen showing that he still has handles after all these years. Loses the ball, recovered by Big Dennis. We're running out of time. A three wins it for red. We need 2 threes to tie it. Big Dennis pulls up. This is when he's at his worst. Little Dennis with the rebound. Puts it off the glass. Big Dennis should not be taking those threes just yet. We got 18-14 here at the beautiful home of Rachel and Jeff Son at the Hot Shot Tournament. One of a kind game. Mo D to the hole, left wide open. Albu finds it. Finds Big Aaron. Big Aaron's got Mo D guarded by Little Dennis. Mismatch. Mo D knows he's got this one. They're saying no help. Little Dennis a little worried about going up against Mo D. Crosses him up, goes to the hole, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Cassin. Gets it to Ralph Cohen, who comes out once a year for hot shot. 3 from Doliak, no good. 18-14 is the score. Sally not happy. Nobody happy. 18-14 is the score. You know Mo D's gonna hold it. We got 1:55 on the clock. Mo D's guarded by Ezra Cassin as usual. Ezra Cassin all over. Mo D cutting to the hole, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Little Dennis gets it to Ralph Cohen. We got 1:30 on the clock. Ralph Cohen looking for little Big Dennis. He's got Big Dennis backing down Albu. Finds Ezra Cassin down to Doliak off the glass! Mike Mann from Ezra Cassin and the foul. He'll go for the charity stripe to bring his team within 1. Coach Uncle Sally, father of Little Dennis, uncle of Big Dennis,
Uncle to all.
trying to run the show.
Bodies are dropping like flies.
As we got Mike Mann with a little bit of a limp. They've been playing basketball for probably around 10 hours now, folks, with long breaks in the middle. Mike Mann can't get the roll. You gotta hit your free throws, folks. To all the kids listening at home, stand on the line and take hundreds, thousands of free throws. They're so important, and they're not actually free.
19, 18.
As we got Mo D going to work on Ezra Cassin. Mo D using the right hand, pushes Ezra Cassin, no call. Pulls up, he's fouled. Fouled for the win.
Win it though.
Sammy the ref, no call on the elbow. Ezra Cassin with a smart foul, but a little questionable.
In this game, and they can win it on the line, Robert.
Mike Mann not happy with the elbow. Nobody really happy with the elbow. You saw it right here on Sephardic Sports First. A little push-off. You know, Vic, something you never see in any of these tournaments is the offensive foul call. It's very, very rare. And Sammy the ref talking about how they stiff-armed each other. And Vic, tell us that famous quote.
I won't always get him right, but I'll get him even. Sammy
That's
the ref.
Sammy the ref. We got Albu subbing for the injured Yossi Hamadani, already with a bucket. Huge move. The winner of this will play Jamie Dweck, Joe Levy and company. As Mo D
He missed it.
missed the first free throw. Big miss for Mo D. Maybe he's feeling a little bit of the pressure. He's usually ice. Mo D knocks down the second. Yeah. One more for Mo D. 19-16 is the score. Mo D knocks it down, 20-16 point game. A huge barn burner here. The favorite Big Dennis trying not to go down again. He's got a big championship drought under his belt. Big Dennis gets it, going to work on Albu. Dennis backing in. Dennis looking for the spin move. Spins exactly as the doctor ordered. Missed the shot. Rebound there. Ends up in the hands of Albu. As Jack Cadan pulls it down. Big Dennis is not happy. Jack Catan, we haven't said his name a lot, but he's the glue that holds this team together. Champion of Stella Liniato tournament earlier this month.
2016. Did Red call a timeout?
Earlier this month. Timeout is called.
Timeout. It looks like Black's going to have to
Jack
foul
Catan,
here
part
no
of
matter
the
what. 39 seconds.
Flatbush.
39 seconds left in the game. 20-16 is the score. 20-16 is the score. 39 seconds left. Red up by 4-point game.
And please, nobody rush the court prior to the game.
We're trying to get the final started ASAP.
This game, nobody rush the court. We want to go right into the final game.
And you got to say, Vic, this is a big disadvantage going right into the finals because the red team just played a really tight game and a really energy-exerting game, Vic.
Yep,
And
but,
to go straight into the finals is it's going to be a little bit tough for them.
I know, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know what they say?
That's an advantage.
That's the way the cack crumbles.
You could look at it, as Mr. Michon does, as an advantage because you got the momentum. You got.
You're warm. You don't tighten up. Other team is holding, sitting down for about 45 minutes now.
Yep.
It's always good to have legends in the booth, and
Always
and
good. They explain it to us. Teach us youngins what's flying.
Mr. Michon knows that his son's gonna have no problem with anyone over here.
Hummus Juna is in the crowd. I was told.
It was your father, Zach.
Hummus Juna.
As Modi's got the ball. They need one to win the game. Double teamed by Ralph Cohen and Ezra Casson. He's having a tough time. Modi cutting. Modi finds Sammy Shama. Yes! Hushoed! Little Dennis! Big Hushoed saving the game by Little Dennis as Ralph Cohen's rolling. Finds Big Dennis. Big Dennis should not take a three here. He does take a three for no reason. Why is he shooting a three? Why is he shooting a three? Nobody knows. Down to Sammy Shama for the win! It's over. Just like that, it's over.
Scoring.
Black is befuddled, bamboozled, shocked at how this ended up. They thought they had it, and Jack Catan and Sammy Shama, you don't know how they do it, you know? They come into the tournament, nobody looks at them. Nobody looks at the Jack Catan Sammy Shama team. They got Modi, a big ad this tournament. Nobody looks at them yet. They're going to the finals again. They continue to shock the world, and they'll face the veterans. Jamie Dweck, Mark Braha, Jake Braha, Joe Levy. What an unbelievable second semifinal game. For Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen, Sephardic Sports, brought to you by the Dern Minyan. And before we go, we'd like to remind you that the Dern Minyan is taking place during the winter, on the third floor of the Mag and David Annex. And speaking of Mag and David, they're a big part of this tournament here today, as you can see on the back of some jerseys. And it's led by the great Rabbi David Haber, and class after is given by his brother Joey, Rabbi Joey, over a breakfast that can't be beaten. Of course, boys and girls are invited. We hope to see you there. We're big fans of Dern and his minyan, of course. And after this unbelievable semifinals, we're looking forward to the finals. And we got Jamie Dweck against Modi, just like in the olden days. And for Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen with Sephardic Sports. We'll see you in the finals.